Howdy folks, today we're talking about Longlegs. This is a new serial killer horror thriller from director Osgood Perkins. It stars Mike Monroe and Nicolas Cage. Critics are saying it's the scariest movie since The Silence of the Lambs, and it was my #1 most anticipated film of the year. It's had an incredible marketing campaign starting on January 1st of this year with a cryptic video called "Every Year There Is Another." In the months since, there have been similar videos along with websites and phone numbers. All this has built up a ton of hype surrounding the film, and it's finally here. I don't want to tell you anything about the plot. If you do watch this, go in as blind as you possibly can. There are so many twists and turns that keep the story going at a nice pace, but I feel like at parts it goes a little too fast. As the investigation amps up, it quickly jumps from point to point. If it took its time more, you would be more engaged in the story and the scary scenes would be all the scarier. There are a lot of scary scenes in here with really disturbing content, but I would describe the film more as anxiety-inducing than scary. There's a constant dark atmosphere in every scene. The camera is used in a way that makes you look into the shadows, waiting for something to pop out. Nothing ever jumps out. There weren't really any jump scares, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat, just waiting. So when there is a disturbing scene, it freaks you out even more. The sound design also really adds to the film's dark and intense atmosphere. Even though most of the film was incredibly dark, there were a few moments of humor in here that really worked. Now let's talk about the performances. The one that most people are talking about is, of course, Nicolas Cage as the titular serial killer. As always, he fully commits to this role. His character's design is really off-putting. They didn't really show him in any of the trailers, so when you see him for the first time, it's really shocking. But I think they show him a bit too much. It gets to a point where you're just used to looking at him. I wish they showed him less so it would be more unsettling. Micah Monroe is great as the lead character, FBI agent Lee Harker. Her character is very quiet and stoic. This makes the scenes where she shows emotion feel like an action sequence. Blair Underwood and Alicia Witt are great in their respective supporting roles and really aren't being talked about enough. Overall, this is a very solid horror film with some great scares and enough atmosphere to suffocate you. If you do watch this, I would recommend doing so in a theater. The intense-ass sound design wouldn't be the same thing on an iPad. I'm giving Longlegs a 4 out of 5. I would like to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my letterboxd, stay safe, and drink water. Bye.